All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want him over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh wow.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? Well, welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona, I don't remember what it's called. All right, welcome in everybody. Happy Thursday and good morning. Is it still morning? I don't even know. It's been what a day. It's been a day today. How you doing, guys? Welcome in to another Ear to Magic live stream coming to you live from the Walt Disney World Park here. And today we're going to be taking you back over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining us this morning for just a quick live stream as we came in. We just wanted to briefly talk about the new promotions that are now available for booking your next Walt Disney World vacation coming in summer of 2025. If you guys missed that, go back and catch that later. It's about half an hour, just going through the 4 promotions, and hopefully those will answer your questions for those who are wanting to come this upcoming summer. So welcome in, everybody. If this is the first time you've ever joined us here on an Ear to Your Magic live stream, my name is Chris. This is my son Owen to my right, there he is. And swipe right, no swiping. We're going to be having some fun with you guys here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, checking to see what decorations, if any, are going out of the way for the holidays and coming in for the new year. And we hope.
Surprised us that we were at Disney Springs.
Yeah, everything was still up at Disney Springs last night. The tree at Epcot is gone. It was gone New Year's Eve.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So it's it's going to phase out, but we're going to start to see them disappear as we go through. So let's see what happens. Let's see if Santa Gertie is still with us. We're already hearing non-Christmas music here at Hollywood Studios today. So we'll see what still has garland, what doesn't. And we hope that you guys can just enjoy having some fun, hanging out with the Magic Crew in the chat. The Magic Crew is who we talk and call our community here on the channel. So this is the first time you've ever joined us. We would love for you guys to take a couple of seconds and hit the subscribe button, guys. We want you guys to be a part of our group moving forward as we stream from the parks every Monday through Friday. Sometimes it goes a little different schedule depending on how things go. Like days when they release promotions, it always kind of messes things up a little bit because Susan and I are Travel Nation travel agents, and we got to kind of prepare for and be aware of what the new things are going to be. So we are trying to be bringing you guys into the parks every single weekday. So in the future, subscribe, and that way you can come in, see what's going on, and hang out with our crew here as well. So, all right, so we are going to be making our way into security. Just thought we could kind of check out and hang out and see the Skyliner for just a bit. This is always kind of fun to see. As we go into security, as I turn things around, I am going to put you guys on hiatus for just a bit as we get into security. But until then, look at our blue skies. I'm all for it, but we traded our 80-degree weather for our blue skies because it was cold this morning. I got on a vest just to be on the safe side.
A vest?
I bet, yes, I am wearing jeans today. If that doesn't tell you all that you need to know. The other night we were coming over from Epcot after New Year's Eve, or New Year's, I guess you should say at that point. We walked over from Epcot to here to get picked up, and Owen couldn't take his eyes off of Tower of Terror because it was just enveloped in fog. It was so foggy.
I wish I had like a.
There's a boy down there in the sunshine.
I wish I had like a higher type camera just so I could get like a better picture. Because it looked, it fit the theme of the ride really well. It looked off-putting.
If you guys are in the local area, let me give you guys a warning. The reason we're a little bit later starting this morning than we were expecting, even for our second stream, I don't know if it's cleared, but there was a major accident and shutdown of I-4 going north, north of Highway 27, guys. While we could not get on the I-4, it was taking way too long. Traffic wasn't moving on the side streets. We realized that there was a major traffic jam from that crash. And so if you are going to be traveling north on I-4 coming out of the area, the Davenport Four Corners area, I don't know if and when that get cleared, but it was causing enough of a back up that we just decided just to give up and take some back roads. So be aware of that today. All right, let's make our way over. Let's get through security. How you doing, Christian? Welcome in. Good morning, Terry. Yeah, Michael, Highway 27, the 192. It's just a mess. I hope everybody was safe. There was no incidents. All right, guys, we're gonna be heading to security. So let me get you guys on pause for just a moment. And as soon as we get through the other side of security, we'll jump back in with you guys shortly. We'll see you guys in just a second. As a reminder, everyone, there is no videoing or recording of any kind allowed through Disney security processes.
We've actually gotten in trouble. It was actually right here when we were just recording the Christmas music and we accidentally panned around. And we actually had a officer from security come up and tell us to delete the video.
Because, yeah, you can't do that. If you have, someone who gets stopped in your family and they're being inspected or having their bag inspected. We've seen people who didn't have to have inspected get on the other side and turn around and try to video them or take a picture of them getting their bag inspected, and that will give you a free conversation with security. You don't want to do that.
Free conversation, free of charge.
It's a free add-on. It's one you don't want.
A free experience.
Our garland is all still up. That's surprising.
When we were talking about this before we started, we need to just look around and see how much decorations are still up after New Year's.
We are back to our regular music though.
We are back to our own music. We're not using Christmas music,
Ba-dum-bum,
which I'm not complaining about.
Ba-dum-bum.
But Mariah Carey has had enough pennies from us.
This one? Alrighty.
Good job. There you go.
All right, thank you. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Still have garland and our light decorations for light posts.
Good morning, Grace Lambert. Good to see you, Theo Samigo. Happy New Year's. At Disney's Magical Journeys. There's not a lot of free things in Disney, so yeah, if you like that free one, there's a couple things you can do, and well, you might want to avoid those. There's some free things nobody wants. All right, let's move over and get out of everybody's photo pass photos. Hey.
Oh, okay, there's the southeast. They're not on, but they're still here.
Christian said, I had tequila in my backpack headed into Epcot. Got stopped. CM, do you have any cervezas in here? No, I don't like beer. Zips open bag, holds up bottle. I should have said tequila. Yeah, your credibility at that point was gone, right? How you doing, Isabel? Welcome in, Crown V. Hi, Colin. Did you mean to keep us in suspense? No. So there were a couple of things this morning, Colin, to getting us started. First of all, we had new promotions come out for Walt Disney World today. And, you know, as travel agents, we need to adjust existing reservations. We need to tell you guys about them. There was a few things I thought, well, you know what? Instead of us doing that and sitting down and talking for half an hour when we get to Disney's Hollywood Studios, why don't we just discuss all the promotions first, get them down, and that way you guys could go back and use that for reference and put your request in and have it all in one space and not have to worry about rise of the resistance kind of being stuck halfway through. Is that a cutting board?
Maybe it's like a serving board and like you put like a drink here.
A what?
Like a drink here.
A drink?
But a drink fit here? I think
No,
that should
I'm
fit
thinking
there.
more like you do your cutting, you know, cut, and you just
Oh.
put your extras or your
Chips and
trash in
salsa.
there. I don't know. That's not big enough for salsa. That's not the kind of salsa I do. I don't know. It's a mystery.
It's cool. I like it.
And so between our first stream and our second stream, we actually had quite a few things pop up. Susan had to make a phone call. I needed to take a second to take a little bit of a treatment for myself. Owen walked the dog and had to take half an hour to clean up after a shoe incident. We won't go into detail because so we've had a lot of stuff going on this morning, so I'm kind of glad we're finally here and getting going with you guys. Oh, it doesn't pop up. It just, oh, it's a straw. It's a scary straw.
Looks like the screen thing from Monsters Incorporated.
It's like the year of the cups. Yeah, that's not scary at all. It's the snacks for me.
That guy looks like.
Hey, please open that up for me. Show me what that looks like inside.
This guy looks like he would like come out of like pop out of nowhere and tell you about he.
It looks like the prescription nightmare, but I won't go into that either. Oh, it's like an old-fashioned canteen, like we used to have with our lunches back in the 80s. We used to have those. We'd have 2 ounces of Kool-Aid, maybe 2.5 ounces of Kool-Aid to have with our sandwiches and our a Mickey one.
Oh, that's a weird shape.
It is, isn't it? It's like a it looks like something from Doctor Who.
Looks like a Star Wars droid.
You shall not pass. You shall be exterminated. You should be exterminated. Hey, Disney owns that now, right? Or at least has an agreement with Doctor Who. I could get away with that. How you doing this morning, Anthony? So yeah, Janelle, go back and check it out. There are 4 promotions that come up. They range everywhere from May 1st all the way through September 30th. Some of them are only valid if you book the trip before February 24th. So please make sure to check it out. And if it's something that, I'm gonna check this one out. If it's something that you're interested in, the earlier you book, the better chances you have for availability. It's Powerline. Stand out. That Craig says that character wants to ask you about your car's extended warranty.
I got you for you. This looks familiar.
Yep, I own that mug. Not that I need another Stitch mug, but you know, they're cute.
How much you get that hold? Because it's just a weird design.
Yeah, it's hard to clean too. I like that one though, because when you're drinking it in the office and you're trying to be serious at work, you're like, how you doing, Shoshana B? You so tired this morning.
Just like a tough office environment. Like you better get those papers, or I better see.
I want to see TPS covers on your. I want to see those cover sheets on your TPS reports.
I also have 3 different ones. I don't think I've seen these. I mean, 2 different ones.
I don't know if I've seen this one.
Yeah, same design, but slowly.
All right, what's Mike look like? Oh, Mike
My
T.
dad-
Mike's after you've already drank half of it. He's smiling.
He's caffeinated.
You've got a friend in me. I've got a couple of cups of coffee in me. That's why I'm friendly this morning, right? Is that like pearl, like purple, or is I can't tell if that's shiny black or if it's like a color.
That's purple-ish.
I thought it was purplish. Pam, those mugs, those 4 mugs, the 3 mugs we just showed you, they are heavy.
So this one,
Why is everything in the future so heavy? Is there something wrong with the Earth's gravity? Owen likes this one because of the way it feels.
the way it feels, I like the power on it.
It's Greg's. Greg's has an Achilles heel.
I like it.
Anthony's going in for a second spinal surgery tomorrow. Oh. Dude, how long is your recovery going to be for that? If you can watch along with us, we can try to do what we can to cheer you up as much as possible.
Oh, that's cute. I mean, it's probably not practical unless if it's anything more than like a tea party, but it's cute. Look at that.
Yeah, that's more, I don't know what you'd put on there. You could put cucumber sandwiches.
Cucumber sandwiches, a tiny croissant, that's about it. Like 5 Oreos.
Ashley, which Disney on Ice show are you going to? We got to see a sneak preview of the latest Disney on Ice that just started this past fall, and it was a spectacular show. I love the fact, you've got it's a DJ show, meaning that Mickey, Minnie, and Donald and Goofy are all DJs. And they're bringing up on the DJ station their favorite songs and from their movies, and then they perform to them. But you get a special cameo, actually a couple, from my favorite character. He gets in the mix a couple of times. I hope you guys have a great time. It's a great show. The acrobatics that they do in the show are actually performed by the skaters, the ice skaters, and many of them come into the show not knowing how to do those acrobatics, and they will come in 6 weeks ahead of time before everybody else comes in to perform and learn the new shows, just so they can learn the acrobatics that go in the new show. So the Little Mermaid scene and the newest Disney on Ice has all of the sisters twirling above the stage on rings. It's pretty cool to see. And I can tell you, we got a behind the scenes showing of that process, and Susan even got to sit on the ring and spin on it. I was a little jealous. You guys enjoy that. Welcome in, Joe Corn. How you doing today, Tori? So I don't mention this unless you guys mention it. Tori mentioned it earlier in the week, but Tori contacted us first part of this week and has already got Christmas 2025 set in stone. Thank you so very much, Tori. We greatly appreciate that. And we thank every single one of you guys who reaches out to us and lets us be a part of your upcoming vacation. Now is the time of the year where we're going to be really busy as people are coming in and getting prepared for their 2025 trips.
We always saw the poodles out.
The poodles are still out.
They're in the tree. I mean, here's the thing to think about.
Who kept the dogs out?
Here's the thing to think about. When they're putting up decorations, they have to do it fast because there's only a certain amount of time they have
Hey, Charles.
to actually have that up. But when they're putting them away, you still have people that are on vacation for like Christmas or New Year's, so it isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Good morning, Lori. Yeah, we have promotions right now. 4 new promotions for the summer that were released. We have 2 current promotions for Disney Cruise Line for either 50% off or 50% less deposit required to make a reservation at Disney Cruise Line for specific time frames. And also your kids, 2 kids can sail for half price on certain ships and certain sailings and itinerary, including the Fantasy, the Wonder, and the Wish. But again, that's also limited time bookings as well. So tree is still up, Santa Gertie's still out. I am shocked. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Mickey's Search Party. Sweet. They do such great shows. And they do them worldwide too, Ashley. Some of the performers that we got to see in practice are from China. And they get prepared to do international shows as well. The management company that does that for Disney on Ice, and has been since its integration, is based out of this area of Florida too. Isn't it funny? Disney on Ice comes from the Tampa area. Because, you know, if there's anything that we know about here in Tampa, it's about ice shows. Hey, tomorrow's Kitten Duo's birthday, and somebody else's. Well, we're gonna sing some birthdays tomorrow then. Tomorrow we're gonna be, again, for Friday. I don't have a choice, we gotta be at Animal Kingdom. You guys get upset if I don't take you to Animal Kingdom Friday. Anthony says, not excited about the surgery, but looking forward to the relief of getting it corrected. I know that feeling. I hope it all goes well. I hope your recovery goes as smoothly as possible. I have my next follow-up for my eye surgical procedure, Anthony, on Tuesday, and I'm hoping that everything's gonna get a thumbs up from the surgeon. Yeah, all of our reindeers are still out. All of our garlands still up. The only thing we've seen so far is that the music has changed.
Yeah.
How you doing, Tammy B? Welcome in. We've got anti-toxic bacon. Oh, we love bacon. I mean, who can hate bacon? Welcome in, bacon. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button here today. Everybody in the crew, welcome in our latest and greatest Magic crew member. Thanks for subscribing. Now, we have been live streaming from the parks since summer of 2020. We go to the parks here and at Universal, and then when we go on travel trips, we take you guys along with us. We've got 3 group cruises this year. That's great to say this year. And so we're going to be taking you guys on some cruises as well. Hopefully some of you guys will be traveling with us on those. But we have a few rules. Since the start of our streaming community, we've always asked that people be as respectful to each other and positive toward each other. No negative judgments, no shaming. We don't come to Disney to be upset and to argue with each other. And we don't want the live streams to be that way either. We also ask that no one, for the sake of everyone's sanity, no one bring up or discuss topics that are related to 1, sports, 2, religion, 3, politics. And you're like, why? Because you cannot bring up any of those without people getting divided. It just happens. And we don't want to create division. We want to create harmony. So thank you guys. Wow.
And I hear you like bananas too.
They're like, go away. Go away, go away, we're full. We do have 1 bot, Christian. Everybody else is pretty organic. We do not buy viewers. We do not buy views. Everyone who comes in organically because you guys invite them or because you hit the thumbs up button and YouTube, it shares our streams out. But we do have 1 bot, Stream Elements. We brought Stream Elements in so that when Toxic Bacon hits the subscribe button, we can see it on the screen and we can invite them and welcome them into the chat. Stream Elements helps us see people who have public channels. If you have a private channel, it won't work. But if you have a public channel, Stream Elements will let us know that you've subscribed. And if you do donate to the channel, Stream Elements will put it up on the screen so that we can thank you, because support like that should be recognized and given some appreciation. So Stream Elements won't talk back to you because Stream Elements is a computer, but he works for the purpose we brought him in for, and that's about it. Pretty busy. But we got to see some spots that are kind of open. Welcome in, Princess Paula Bell. Michael, where's Joffrey's here at Disney's Hollywood Studios? You're gonna find Joffrey's located at 2 locations, kind of. Your first location is going to be right outside of Toy Story Land in the Pixar Place area. There is a Joffrey's there, and it's, you know, one outside One Man's Dream. And that's where you can get your Jack Jack Num Num cookie. It's the only place you can get that usually. And there are a couple other places you can get a Joffrey's, like you can get a Joffrey's cold brew over in Batu.
65%.
So here's your dipstick for today.
That is such a red flag.
When Star Tours is at 65 minutes, that's when the alarms will start going off. Hour and 5 minutes for Star Tours standby, everybody.
You know, if it's up to this point, you know you're going to be waiting a long time no matter where you're going to do.
That's awesome. I keep telling myself I'm going to order myself one of those too. We've got ear-to-ear magic merchandise, including our Be the Sunshine hoodie. I want this one. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to sell it. I just actually do want one. I think it looks kind of nice. But you guys can check that out, eartoyourmagic.com /shop. SHOP. This weekend, I'm going to try to put a few more products up on for availability. I wish it was I could order it today and it get here by the time it's going to be freezing cold next week though. Yeah, I mean, an hour wait for Star Tours. What are we going to see elsewhere? Let's go check it out. Owen says he's going to take you guys on some single rider lines. Possibly. He's just dying to sing the single rider song. Are you still going to do a new single rider dance in 2025? You've been practicing? Michelle says, I got that sweatshirt from my daughter for Christmas. I got to see HR89 Eagle last night. She's like, wait a minute, what are you guys doing? It's 9 o'clock at night. It was funny when she came in. It was like topsy-turvy. Ear to Your Magic streaming at nighttime. I hope she enjoys it. Crane Family Adventures says cannot wait for all of the new changes to Hollywood Studios. What are you looking for more? What is your most anticipated change coming to Hollywood Studios, Crane Family? Oh, Donald's out today. Daisy was by herself earlier this week. So Michael, the Villains Land, are we talking about the Villains Show coming to Hollywood Studios this summer? Or Villains Land, which is going to be over in the Magic Kingdom? Because I'm sure it's going to feature quite a few of them. I'm sure Maleficent's going to be in there. Jafar. I wouldn't be surprised if Hook is there. You know, our Dr. Facilier. The Monsters Inc. Land. That's going to be a cool coaster. It's going to be a hanging coaster showcasing the hanging door exchange.
Disney's first, correct?
Yeah, it's going to be Disney's first hanging roller coaster.
The loading store, the loading stuff is going to be similar to that of the actual door system in the movie, which I think is going to be cool.
I'm still crossing my fingers we're going to get a Harryhausen's.
We're on the wrong side.
Oh, no, I don't want hairy sushi. That's gross. It's like getting mall sushi. Hey, HR8 Night Eagle.
That's the wait time.
Were your ears burning? I'm guessing 165.
125.
Oh, it was slower than I thought.
Still up there.
Yeah. So 2 hours. 2 hour wait right now. Good morning, Mo. Well, I should say good afternoon. Welcome in. Jovis, good dog. So Terry, we just walked by. This is for the Rise of the Resistance. And 2 hours and 5 minutes right now. Less than it was when we were here earlier this week. Still does have the single rider line though. I'll leave that up to Owen whether or not he wants to brave that again with you guys. You can certainly try to persuade him. But I do know he was interested in taking you guys on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Michael, the Monsters Inc. ride is going to be in the area where Pizza Rizzo's and Mama Railrose's is currently over in the Muppets area. The Muppets Town Square. All of that's going to be rethemed to Monsters Inc. and Monstropolis. I got to see The Mandalorian and Grogu when you were riding earlier. Check your wait times on the My Disney Experience app. The Mandalorian will come out here. He's changed his processes a little from when he first started greeting. Used to, he would roam around. Now he comes out, people form a line. Not a single file line, but basically like a rope line. And he just goes back and forth and invites people from the front of the line to come up and get a photo. And then they step back into their, space, and he'll move back and forth till a good number of people get to say hello to Grogu and get a picture with him. There is no PhotoPass photographer, so make sure you have your camera out to get some selfies when he does come out. But check your My Disney Experience app, because if you wait till you see him, you wait till he comes out, immediately the line is just going to go shh, and you're going to have to fight to get to the front to get a photo. But if you know what time he's coming out by using the app, you can be over here and ready at the front of the line. Hello, Jessica. Disney Granny, they do not have a definite closing date yet for the Muppets Courtyard. Oh, I thought you said something to me. Somebody else. Somebody was asking about Joffrey's. There is a place, I got distracted earlier. There is a place to get a Joffrey's cold brew up here at Cat's Kettle. You can get popcorn and you can get a Joffrey's cold brew with cereal in it. Because, what better way to have your day start off than to put your cereal in your coffee and have it all at one time. They always get spikes. Shop to the core. You can mobile order it as well. didn't get the blue milk last time. So, can I tell you guys, we have not had the blue milk or the green milk since Batu first opened. I can't tell you other than the fact that we just don't have that priority. It wasn't a huge win over for us when we first tried it. It was so we haven't made an attempt to get it again. Maybe we'll do that again in 2025. Here, let's pop in. So there used to be a hidden Mickey over here, but so many people were touching it because it was available to be touched that you can't see it anymore. Used to be right there. Huh?
Respect it.
So that would be a good day to wear a Jedi robe. Our helmets are still on sale for $40. It's one smile you don't want to see in nature. Welcome in, Wild Star. All right, the shop owner's back behind the cage making things happen. I wouldn't ask about any of the prices or contest them. I've heard rumors that he may actually charge you more if you try to barter too much. There's all kinds of details hidden up there. Nick says money just vanishes from my bank account when I go in here. So very fast. So Shannon just brought up something. It is a new thing for this year. And it is for first time they've done this is in 2025. On your day for check-in, guys, you get a free ticket to Blizzard Beach to go at the water park. Now, keep in mind, the water park is only open till a certain time each day. But what this does is if you are coming to the parks early, you're coming to Walt Disney World early on your check-in day, you don't have to be worried about the whole, oh no, I got here at 11 o'clock, but my room's not gonna be ready until 5. And what do I do? What do I do? A lot of people may get here on their first day and do not have park tickets on their first check-in day because they're getting here a little later and they don't want to, use up half a day on a full ticket on half a day. So that's exactly what you're seeing, Shannon. You're going to see anyone who's coming in for 2025 will get a complimentary ticket to go to a Disney water park only on their check-in day. So if you're coming in early, what you do is prepare yourself a small extra bag with your swimsuit gear in it. Go to your hotel, drop off your suitcases with luggage handling and guest services, and then jump on the buses, head on over to Blizzard Beach, and enjoy the afternoon over at the water park. For a second there, I'm like, oh my gosh, they got Krampus. They got Krampus. Yeah, who's going to go to the water parks next week? But Blizzard Beach is really, literally going to be Blizzard Beach. So, all right, let's make our way back out. It's a great perk if you've never been to the water parks to have that access is just as included.
This was the picture I got back.
Like I said, when you pack your suitcases, go ahead and prepare to have your swimsuits and things for the water park in a separate bag that you can take out and have access to. Look how long the line is for Smuggler's Run.
It's 105 minutes.
105 minutes?
The lighting lane is outside or single rider lane? There's actually a line for single riders today.
There's a line for single rider?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude. That tells you all you need to know. Usually there's a walk-up for that line, but today...
Are there lightning lanes in the water parks?
Also, I have food like 5 times.
You cannot, there are not the same kind of lightning lanes in the water parks. You can't, there is no buying a single lane in that way. Looks so nice compared to what we've been doing. Owen wants me to show you guys the tiny falcon. If you're, you know, it's a new year, we can start off and show you things that, the basics of things, but over here underneath your pilot's cockpit, under the very bottom is a tiny Millennium Falcon added there by the Imagineers. I'm gonna zoom in closely. You guys can see it hiding right there. Pinocchio. And it's just a tiny, tiny little model of the Falcon right there, hidden in plain sight. Now you can check that out next time you come, Nick. Hello, Natalie. Welcome in. JP, anyone want to go sneak on the river country? Yeah, well, that would be great if they hadn't already demoed it.
Getting a new lodge there.
Yeah, they were prepared to build a new DVC property there, right there at the beginning of the pandemic.
For the first time in a few weeks, we're actually seeing some action over there.
So,
Some
yeah,
progress.
the river country is now kaput. Michelle, how do you find out about these unique things? Certain things, behind the scene tours. Sometimes you just, you hear about it through hearsay.
Sometimes it's just us speaker of our business.
You just have to be here at the right time, or you're on somebody's live stream and they show you. We found out about this at the very beginning because the very first time we stepped into Batu was at a special Club 33 viewing. There was nobody in here. I mean, it was so very empty. We had like 3 hours. We were invited by a Club 33 member to go to their preview. One more view. How you doing, Nate the Ace? I have a friend who is a ship-based Imagineer. She's very busy right now and won't share any details. It's infuriating. It's fun to have friends like that. We have a nice associate who is an artist and is oftentimes commissioned to make props for the attractions. So we knew about some of the props that would be on the queues for these rides before we even got a chance to be on them. By just saying, hey, when you get in line for this, around this area, look for this type of prop. So, it's kind of cool to think that, you know, when they create these worlds, that there's an artist who has brought aside and said, all right, your job is to create this. This is what you're going to make. And when you make it, it's going to be put in an attraction. That's got to be pretty exciting. Thank you so much. Pickle Shake's been a member of our Magic Crew casts here on YouTube for 18 months. Thank you, Pickle Shake, to everybody who's green in the chat today. Your support is greatly appreciated. We are getting closer to a new emoji being added. We're not quite there yet, but we need you guys' help. We're 75. 75 Magic Crew members away, guys. I don't know, can that be done by end of the week? Thank you, Shannon and baby Caleb. Greg's been a member for 20 months. Greg's always here to help you guys, to put a smile on your face, to have fun with you. We can always count on Greg. Thank you, Greg. All right, let's get out of here before we get interrogated. Look how crowded it is in here, guys. It's like they're all waiting for a show. Let's wait for the cargo to come through. Ambulance chaser. Now we go through the path. There's the blue and green milk. No line. I don't normally see too long of a line for the blue and green milk. Do you guys, who are blue and green milk fans?
That's a good.
What's that?
I really like it when we're there.
Any Bantha milk fans in here? Welcome in, Big Thunder Podcast, Team Blue Milk. Tammy says I like the blue milk. I was gonna ask, does anybody prefer the adult version? I did try the adult version at one point.
Nick says he likes the adult.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I like the adult version. I didn't see the appeal of the family version, the kid version. Though I am constantly thinking about that blackberry tea slushy over at MK now. I may have started a bad addiction to that. James is on Team Beverly. Happy wife, happy life. Got it. What about Mini Slayer? Did he like it? Yeah, if you guys are watching with us today and you've never joined our community before, take a couple of seconds. We're trying to see if we can start off our first full year in 2025 by hitting our next major milestone this week, you guys can help us to do it. Take a couple seconds, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 33,000 before next Monday. Help us out. What's our wait time for alien swirling saucers?
65.
55?
65.
60. Well, we're pretty much at an hour for everything so far, right?
About
65 for Star Tours, 65 for this. We had 2 hours for Rise of the Resistance. About an hour for the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, right?
And it's only 95 minutes.
Now, when you're here in Annie's backyard, please be aware of the fact there have been reported incidences of cooties. Oh, and step away from the cootie. You're gonna get cooties. If you get cooties, I'm telling your mother. Just, you know, stay on this side of the line. Make sure the cooties don't get you. And you don't get the cooties. Christian, did you get the latest cootie shot? You didn't get the latest one, it didn't count. Our Christmas cookies are still out. Our Christmas ornaments are still out. This is our line to get in for the Woody's lunchbox.
Rex still has his antlers on.
Yeah, it's still very much Christmas. The only thing that hasn't stayed Christmas is the soundtrack.
That's the only thing that has changed. And the only thing that has changed. Everything else hasn't.
Woody's lunchbox is good, but it can be a little hard to get into on really busier days.
Yeah.
But even worse is trying to get a table. Of course, right now they have certain things being worked on over there, so they've added additional tables on the exit to this area. But they do have cast members here to make sure that the only people who come in to the dining area are those who are dining. So just make it a little easier.
Just park right near the strollers.
Look at Toy Story Mania. Dude, the queue's outside. When's the last time we ever stood in line on this ride and it was outside? Like, it's the full queue out here, guys. Guess the wait time. You're gonna say 90 minutes? All right.
What's your guess?
Circle, circle, dot, dot. Here is your cootie shot. We still got cooties. I think 90 sounds about right.
You agree? Okay.
Yeah. What is it?
It is probably
Did it come around the corner?
60. That
Really?
is 60.
It's good. 60 minutes, and it's the full queue outside? Wow. That seems low.
That's the log. I talked half on the information. That's
Owen's calling Cap.
No.
He says it's a little sus.
Do not say that.
What do you think, loser dork face? Going back to work. Man, you should do like the rest of us and take several days off and don't do any work at all. Oh, wait.
Is this the line to get to Roundup?
Yeah, that's the line.
Wow.
For Stinky Dog Dash. We'll find the back of the line. We'll go look for it. If it goes back to one man's dream, we can laugh. We can throw our heads back in laughter. I never heard the jingle bells. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Let's go.
Oh, there's the end.
Let's just walk into Roundup Rodeo, walk up and get a cup of barbecue ribs from people's tables and just put them in our popcorn buckets.
I just want to get a popcorn bucket of okra, fried okra. I'll go to town on that.
Owen still hasn't dined at Roundup Rodeo.
Oh, hey, Buzz is not wearing a Christmas hat. That's 3.
That's something. But Woody still has on a scarf. How you doing, Derek? Good afternoon. Always a pleasure to have you into the chat. So a couple of things, a couple of reminders as we're walking around and we're transitioning from one space to the next. First of all of our patrons, a reminder, next Tuesday will be our first Tuesday of the month and our first patron Zoom call. So if you guys are part of our patron group, put it on your calendars. It is the 7th, the Tuesday, and it will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll provide links in the Patreon app the day of, so you guys can all come in, say hello to each other. I think I'm gonna be talking about New Year's resolutions, so you guys can start telling me what your New Year resolutions are at that point, or how many of you have already dumped them by the 7th. But if you've always thought about joining and have never done so, go check it out, patreon.com. You can sign up for a free account to see certain posts, but there are 5 tiers that you can choose from to support the channel that give you the perks of jumping in and joining the Zoom calls and having access to the 24/7 chat, so you can always keep in communication with the rest of the people in the crew. Second, as Dopey Runner pointed out, the Zoom call next week will be the pre-show to the marathon weekend and the expo the next day. If you are coming in the weekend, of Marathon Weekend, whether you're running or not. I want to remind you guys, on Saturday the 11th, we will be having a meetup over on the Lanai, the outside area, for Trader Sam's Grotto at 2 p.m. We're going to be sitting out there from 2 to 4 and just hanging out and chilling with each other. And since we're just talking about some reminders, if you're planning on joining us for Wine and Dine in 2025, registration for that opens up Tuesday, February the 11th. So put that on your calendar as well. We'd love for you guys to join us for this year's Wine and Dine.
I've never noticed that in the corner before, but I love the poster.
Dementia 113.
That's really subtle.
It's from the movie, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it's an actual movie poster from Incredibles 2. And you remember Incredibles 2? Violet goes to a movie.
Well, I know
with
it's
the
on.
boy. She runs into the first movie. And on the marquee outside, they're going to see the movie Dementia 113.
I know it was on like the movie, like, you know, the entrance sign, but I didn't know there was also a poster.
Yeah. It's actually on the marquee of the movie theater. So they stuck it in here as well. Why is that a big deal? Dementia 113 is a subtle way of hiding A113, A113 in the movies. Pixar and a lot of other animated movies do that. A113 refers to a classroom that many animators first took their intro to animation. So whenever you see a movie that has a license plate or a sign or a airline gate or something like that, and it says A113, that's what they're doing. They're giving a nice nod to the intro class that they pretty much all major animators studied in at one point or another in their career. It's my birthday weekend, so don't feel obligated to bring presents for Marathon Weekend. Sweet. Do-da-dum-dum-da-da-dum-dum. All right, if you guys are just popping in with us today, we are checking out Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're not doing a lot of rides because, well, the wait times are crazy.
Wait times are up there.
What's the smallest thing we've seen so far? An hour? What was it? 50 minutes for Toy Story Mania? Or 60? Okay.
I think that's actually low. I doubt it is when you actually get into the ride, but I think it was actually lower than Star Tours. That's at 65.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about. It's gonna be nuts like this until we like ease out of this season.
All right, I'm gonna pop up here just to share the line for Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. The full queue. The full queue. It's the whole thing. Wow. That's a good one. That's a good hour. Hour and 15. I'm guessing 75 minutes there. How you doing, Tyler? Good afternoon. Oh, you know what, Nick? I didn't look and see what the wait time for Edna Mode was. I walked right
It
by
was
her.
30.
30?
30.
All right, thanks. I can smell snacks. I smell cinnamon and sugar glaze on almonds, cashews, and peanuts.
There's a bunch of more stuff in here. There's also popcorn.
So there's a.
All right, let's go see what the actual time is.
I'm gonna say.
It's actually getting warm enough now. I may even be able to take my vest off.
I'm gonna say 80.
Would that be a divestiture? You're gonna go 80?
80 or 85.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, well, the lowest price without going over wins the showcase. So. Wow. But, you know, it's still considered a holiday week until Monday.
95.
95 minutes. You got it on that one. 95 minutes, hour and a half.
I like this bow tie. Face out of that?
Get on in there, committed. So, and where can you still find Pee Wee Herman? Besides this place, in Hollywood Studios.
No idea.
No idea? All right, chat, where can you still find, technically,
Okay, so it's. I wouldn't be
Technically.
able to put it up at all.
where can you still find Pee Wee? Here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, chat. And not just what I showed you. So JP, if you go during this time of year, it's not to say that you can't ride rides. As streamers, we just don't want you guys to have to wait an hour in a line. When we have people who are walking and standing beside us who may feel uncomfortable having a camera on them the entire time. But for you guys, you know, make a plan. Be prepared that, you know, your rides are going to be a longer standby. You can, if you wish, purchase the Lightning Lane. If that is something that was beneficial to your family. You can even go crazy and get the premiere if you want. Derek says, I'm so glad I got to experience a great movie ride before it got shut down for the railway. We rode it the week before it went out. We got one last ride the week before. We came for a special trip just to do that. Dopey Burner, I'm gonna go graveyard for 100. No. Oh my gosh. All right, so the open question right now is, where can you find, not technically Pee-wee, but Pee-wee's alter ego, or Pee-wee's human person? Where can you find Pee Wee Herman still in the parks? Oh, no, JP, I didn't take that at all. Oh yeah, well, we used to, before we moved down here, we would come during the holidays all the time. We would get our 2 free fast passes, you know, the free ones you got. And then we would ride those 2 rides and do nothing else other than people watch, have snacks. We'd go see shows maybe. We'd hang out. We'd go shopping. But yeah, we didn't ride anything but the thing we got the passes for, so.
So his was the most recently done, and he did a handstand. That's why they're so good.
So I didn't see in the chat unless I missed it.
Same thing, Hulk Hogan was so honored to do it that he just dug into it. So his also tripped me on a daily basis. That's funny. I love
Welcome in, SoCal Haunts and Parks. I saw you guys live the other night. You guys had a good group in. It was awesome for New Year's. All right, where can you find Paul Rubens? Where can you find the voice of Pee Wee Herman in Disney's Hollywood Studios? Oga's Cantina. DJ Rex. Matter of fact, Paul Rubens, when Star Tours came out here, there is in their contract that if you are if you are a voice actor that provides a voice for an attraction, then you got a annual pass included every year as part of their contract. I don't know if they still do that, but Paul Rubens had it. And he got to be DJ Rex.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that because I remember when he eventually lost that role. He's pretty good about that.
Well, that's exactly what happened. When they revised and redid Star Tours, they took out Rex as the pilot and they brought in a new pilot. And when they did, he lost his voice on Star Tours.
So
he lost his passes. He lost his free tickets. And he voiced the fact that that was one of the most upsetting things, is that when they redid Star Tours here, he lost his free tickets because he was no longer the voice of the pilot. But I don't know if they did or not. I don't know conclusively whether or not it happened. They brought back Rex as DJ Rex over at Oga's Cantina in Batu, and I don't know if he got his tickets back or not. But may Pee Wee Herman rest in peace. In the graveyard for $100. That was awesome, Christian. All right, let's head on up to Tower of Terror. And did Rex get severance pay? No, because androids don't have unions. Exactly. But luckily he crash landed on Batu. You can see his spaceship crash site as you come in from Toy Story Land. It's, as you first come into the area, if you look to your right as you come in, you'll see a giant crater. And inside is Rex's spaceship as it landed on Batu. He got a new job as a DJ. I think he's happier. He seems happier.
Scott wants to find a place to get a churro.
All right, Lone Wolf made some mac and cheese for lunch, everybody. You got to provide your own fork, though. We're gonna get a bubble break. Can we get a bubble break? Bubbles! Bubbles make everybody better. Oh, thank you. Happy New Year. Bubbles make you happy if they're not in your face. I liked the bubbles the other night at Epcot that had the smoke bubbles. Those are always kind of cool. First time I ever saw one of those machines was over in Kissimmee? No. It was on one of those streets in the neighborhood.
I remember.
That it was the first time I'd ever seen a smoke bubble machine.
Those had site, correct?
Huh?
Those had site as well, correct?
Well, we just went to that one block. There was like one block of streets nearby in Kissimmee that always did their lights up for Christmas. And one of those houses had a smoke machine for the first time. It was impressive. Tukes! All right, we were talking about Tukes yesterday. What a Disney World toque. It seems thin. How much is it? 25. It's gonna be cold enough. I might need to have some things on my ears next week. In about 2.5, 3 weeks, we'll have National Polka Dot Day, which means DisneyStore.com will be pushing the Rock the Dots for Minnie Mouse. Krista says now I want chicken for lunch. So Christian, what are we going to be wearing for Marathon Weekend? I have to do some shopping. I really do not have running gear. Susan's looked at a few things for me. She sent me over some Amazon links to this afternoon after today's stream. I probably will be doing some online shopping and finding some stuff. If you guys are coming in for a Marathon Weekend and you don't know it's going to be cold, it's going to be cold. And so make sure to bring your stuff with you. Don't wait till you get here. Don't be dependent upon what they might have in the gift shops, because
So,
does it blow air?
I want you to guess what this is.
The snow globe. It's not a snow globe?
Nope.
Is it a trinket box?
Nope. Keep guessing.
Is it a lemonade stand?
Nope.
It blows a lot of hot air. Is it a politician?
It's
No?
a candle.
Oh, it's a can. What?
Yes.
What? Is the one that's open?
No, they're all turned on.
Well, won't the hot stuff heat up the air inside the globe?
Maybe
and,
that's the point.
And melt all of the little doohickeys?
Maybe
all the
they make
snow?
them move around. I don't know.
No, it'll melt them. I don't get that. I mean, I know you're not going to keep the top on it while it's burning, but some people will say, all right, we're going to snuff it out and put it on there. It will heat it up, and then it melts. Huh. Did you guys know this is a candle? I thought it was like a snow globe and like the air was going to blow up or something.
Because it said it on the tag. I was confused why this was like taped on, but now I know why. It's a candle.
Dopey Runner, here we go. The doohickey. It is a doohickey.
It's a doohickey.
It's a nice doohickey too.
It's a knick-knack.
Dopey Runner says running with sleeves, leggings, skull cap, maybe a scarf. You're not going to put a scarf on me. You're not going to put a scarf on me. I used to have a skull cap many, many years ago. I loved it. I used to wear it when I went to Seattle and Detroit. My favorite skull cap. I only had one. Maybe that's my favorite. That's why it was my favorite one. But I'd never worn a skull cap before that. I do not own leggings. Shocker. But we were looking at it yesterday at Under Armour, some leggings. And I need some leggings, and skull cap wouldn't be a bad idea. I gotta find one quickly though. Everybody here says toque. Toque.
Come on, buddy.
Toque it up. Welcome in if you guys are hanging out with us today. We are in Disney's Hollywood Studios where it is super crowded. We have not seen a single ride less than an hour so far. But it is a beautiful day out. We're checking out what the wait times are. Showing you guys what the crowds look like so you can be prepared if you're going to be coming this time next year. 2026. We're already talking. We've only been 2025 for 2 days. I'm already talking 2026.
Yep.
Hey, you got to plan ahead when it comes to Disney. You got to plan ahead when it comes to Universal.
Or cruising. Or any vacation.
Cruises. I can book you a summer cruise in 2026 right now. You're like, wow, you can do that far ahead? Yes, with cruising you can. You want to go to Alaska? Oh boy, I shouldn't have said that. If you want to go to Alaska in summer of 2026, we've got the Virgin Voyages cruise for you. And don't forget, we do have 4 brand new promotions that we're just starting today for Disney World for summer of 2025. If you didn't see it, go back and watch our stream from this morning, and then send us an email for any of those time frames that you would like to take advantage of either free dining, room only packages, if you're a Florida resident, or if you're an annual pass holder. And Susan can go ahead and get you your reservation for summer of 2025 or for any upcoming travel, whether it's Disney, Universal, cruises, sandals, or beaches. Is 2025 the year I'm going to take you guys to a sandals resort? Could be.
It's not easy being green.
You gotta exchange the green for green. Oh, boring sandwich. I love a good boring sandwich. You know, Vicky, the other day, I realized I haven't had an egg salad sandwich in way too long. I'm still dying for some Chinese food, guys. I really thought the ramen last night was going to help me out, at least feel the craving a little bit, and then they didn't have any ramen. So I'm still Chinese foodless. There should be a term. Like, can we come up with a term, like a one-word term that says that you are without Chinese food? I am currently in the state of this. Like, what does that mean? It means I do not have any Chinese food. It's an easier way to say it. It's a condition.
I have an idea.
You do?
Hungry.
Well, I'm always up for Chinese food, but that wouldn't work for everybody. So,
It's hungry. Need Chinese food. Okay, noodles. Okay.
he's fuzzy. How you doing, Sergeant Cody?
Again, just one again.
All Stitch, the entire Stitch section here. Christian's making himself a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich. Ooh, yes. Wait, what is the hat that I'm wearing? What do you call this hat?
It's a
Ball cap.
yeah.
Technically a ball cap. Yep. Ow.
Hope so.
Yeah, that was my head that was attached to. It's a ball cap, right, Greg? A ball cap? I think that's what I call it. What do you guys call it in Canada? You guys don't call them ball caps? Right, one of these has got to work. Ah! Oh, it's playing. It's just soft. Like, Greg, what do you call this? See, it's a baseball cap, right? Hey, Mitchell, welcome in. Ooh, that would be fun. can go to Takumi, get some sushi.
Okay, so that's obviously for Cloud Time Stay. Why is he a strawberry?
I don't know why he's a strawberry.
Why is he a strawberry?
He's a chocolate covered strawberry. Somebody dipped his derriere in the chocolate. Look, 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 it's chocolate.
Who's to say he didn't do it himself?
He's a chocolate. Stitch is a chocolate covered strawberry for Valentine's Day. They didn't take long for that at all, did they?
Yeah. It is January 2nd.
Yo.
Power Race 86.
Dorita says, sorry, call that a ball cap, an ugly ball cap bought by tourists. This one? Ouch, that hurts. There are some pretty wickedly grotesque, in your face kind of caps though, Dorita, I agree.
Hey, look at that person. That's a good face. Sorry, lady.
That's no mask. Sorry, lady. One of the best lines ever. Well, I'll never forget that line. Look at the guy in the goofy mask. That's no mask. Oh, sorry, lady. Fatima, thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Welcome into the crew. Everybody welcome in Fatima.
Oh, I think I see 3 digits.
3 digits for Tower Terror.
I'm gonna go 145.
145?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even see past like the tree over here, so I'm gonna.
What's your guess?
I can't see a line. I'm gonna guess 2 hours.
2 hours?
Guys, we appreciate Fatima hitting the subscribe button here today, and everybody else who's subscribed for the first time this week. We are making our way to 33,000 subscribers here on our channel, and at this point we are 73 away from hitting 33,000. So
You
what is it?
This round, it's 100.
It's 100.
You're 10 minutes away.
Okay. I said 120, but
Wait,
it's
no,
100.
you'll be over as well, though.
I went over.
No, so we go for off. Okay. Yeah, it's 100 minutes.
Oh, they're way up. They're over here. I didn't even notice they were. The outside queue is full.
They're using all the queue.
It's 100 minutes. And once again, there you go, Jiminy Cricket, another helicopter over Hollywood Studios. Let's take a quick look over here where our new attraction is going to come next summer. Rock and Roller Coaster is eventually going to be taken over by the Muppets when we lose Muppet Vision 3D. All right, you think they're gonna do one before the other?
I don't know.
I think they should take this right down, do the overlay, bring it back up, and then take away Monsters Muppet Vision 3D. All right.
Oh.
Here's our queue for Rock and Roller Coaster.
This is 2 hours. Look
Yep.
at that extra queue.
120 minutes.
That's so much queue.
That's like barbecue. Two-hour wait time right now for a Rock and Roller Coaster. Yeah, no time frames have been announced yet for the closure of this ride or anticipated opening for the new ride. Just that it's happening. Yeah, our Lightning McQueen Racing Academy closed the first week of October for good, never to reopen. This building is going to be redone to a new villains show premiering this coming summer. So we'll have a new show here for villains. And then next summer in the Magic Kingdom, we're going to have our first nighttime parade in, well, forever. And we see the top of the, there we go. That's a cool picture. I'm shocked Owen doesn't have his phone out and like snappy snap snap. That's a good one. But we'll have a new nighttime show in the Magic Kingdom and a new villain show over here in Hollywood Studios. Hello, Jackie C. Happy New Year. I am still restricted from any rides that are not simple rides. I can do kids rides. I can't do anything that will bump my head or cause, you know, any major bumpy bumps until I go back to see my doctor next Tuesday. But that's okay. I mean, the lines are like crazy long wait times right now. And when it starts to get a little easier, hopefully I'll have my permission from my surgeon to get back onto more thrilling rides. So Greg, why would you go to Hollywood Studios this time of year if all you do is wait in line for everything? Because pretty much all four of the parks will have certain things like that, Greg. And you know, not everybody will choose to go to a park with lesser attractions. Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios are the parks with the fewest attractions. You have a lot of crowds coming in. You will be doing some major wait times. But what you're gonna find out is you're gonna have your Star Wars fans. They're going to come in and they're going to want to ride Rise of the Resistance. They're going to want to ride the Millennium Falcon. They're going to want to go into Oga's Cantina. And so in those situations, they may very well make sure that they have their park hopper tickets. They'll come in, they'll wait their 2 hours to ride Rise of the Resistance, their 1 hour to ride Smuggler's Run, grab themselves a drink over at Oga's, and then they park hop and hit another park. So why is it important for us as travel agents to have places and streams like we do for travel clients? Is because sometimes people do not know that when you come at this time of year, you're going to have some major wait times. You just need to be mentally prepared for that fact. And it may be harder for you to ride every single thing in one day's time. If somebody says, well, we're going to come the last week of the year and we're going to go 3 days, we want park hoppers because we're going to do Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom in the same day. We are obligated at that point to say, I need to tell you some things. So it's still a beautiful day though. Welcome in everybody. How you doing, Tiki Man fan? Happy New Year. James, do you think the little kids could not be overly scared if dressing up like Chris. I don't think dressing up like me is scary. It's just encountering me can be scary. Right? Oh, Blight Plague is awesome. They got chairs too. Like their chairs. The chairs are awesome.
Well, I found you a table.
You did find me a table. Hey, you did what you were meant to do. You did your job. You did awesome.
I followed the assignment. Who does better?
Yeah. Find us a table. You found us a table. Last night was a weird night, guys. I tell you what, it was just... I'm trying not to chalk it up to the fact that it was at nighttime because there was a lot of weird stuff going on last night's stream. Look at this. Oh. Hey Vicky, welcome back in. Hey Vicky, welcome back in. So, Disney Wi-Fi has gone down on me. Yeah, it's... We'll switch it over.
How cute.
You still can put Santa Mickey on top.
Santa Mickey? What's Santa Mickey? There's a Santa Mickey? Where's the Santa Mickey? Oh, there's an option for... Oh, there's a Santa Claus. Okay. He's saying that there's a Santa Claus option over here.
It's been available for the last few weeks.
Think that's gonna go to Character Warehouse soon?
Probably, yeah.
Take it and duo. Alright.
It's a can.
You know what this is? A mook. It's a mook. 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 It's a mook. It's a mook point. You know, like a cow's opinion. Moo. Thank you, Nicola G. Appreciate that, guys. Last time I checked, we were 73 subscribers away from 33,000. If you guys are watching today, when you hit the thumbs up, we found the more the thumbs up we get, we got out of practice the last part of 2024. We used to get so many thumbs up from our crew that we would get more and more people coming in, and that's how we grew organically so well. So thank you guys for everybody who comes in. That's why we ask you guys to hit the thumbs up. It doesn't like, it puts no pennies in the bank. It does There's no award that, you know, we get off screen that goes, you got the most likes. What it does do is it dramatically increases our chances of finding new friends, new family, and new people in our Ohana. So, and as we're getting closer to 33,000, every time you guys hit that thumbs up, you never know how your support could bring in the next members of our community. And as they come in and the numbers get bigger, we can go.
Mystic portal awaits.
That was perfect. How you doing, Three Strands? I'm just checking this out. It's got spinning flames, so and it's the Dash and Dodge Power Boost set. It looks like a Hot Wheels toy. Hey, that's not $20. Not a bad price. Oh, and check this out. Look at this design. See that right there? Right there? Watch what happens when you turn the box. And you put the box like this. And like that.
Milk carton Mario.
That way you have to buy two. But Mom, I need two to make the boxes put together. It's funny how stuff like that in marketing makes a big difference. Did you guys know back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s, when McDonald's had their Monopoly game, whenever their Monopoly game came through, their volume of food sales went up 40% because people wanted to get those pieces. They wanted to win. They wanted to get free food, and 40% more sales just because they were pulling those little tabs off. Funny is, we look back on it now and we realize, oh, it got rigged. It was pretty messed up. There's coasters.
Coasters.
Cute.
Cocoa coasters. Cocoa. Say that 3 times fast.
Cocoa coasters.
Yeah.
Cocoa coasters. Cocoa coasters. Cocoa coasters. Cocoa coasters. Remember me, or you will leave a ring on the. I forgot what it's called. On the coffee table. Don't leave a ring on me. Please put the coasters down so we can keep our furniture. How you doing, Jonat7? All right. Let's sit on out. It's Christmas! I would have thought like this, the easy hanging would already be down too. So we did notice the peppermint patties are still up. The sugar boys are still up. Santa Gertie is still up.
The tree's still up.
Oh, the tree is still up. The garland is still up. The only thing that has changed is the characters that were wearing some sort of winter Christmassy thing are no longer doing that. Buzz is no longer wearing a Santa Claus hat. And the soundtrack that's playing is no longer a Christmas soundtrack. So I'm got a few more days to come before all that starts to come down. Americans love pull tab games. Oh, yes, we do. Pull them tabs. Chantel says, I can't tell you how many times I bought a large something at McDonald's just to get a Monopoly piece. I can't tell you the last time I ate at McDonald's. I think it was like the first of 2023. I mean, who can afford to eat there anymore? It's like insane. It's fast food. But all fast food's kind of that way. Yeah, I just remembered something. Yeah, Rob Law. Happy second day. Hanging left. Chris wants a Sugar Boy statue. No, that's okay. I'm gonna leave somebody else to enjoy that one. Loser Dorkface says, I found the stream after we came back from our first ever Walt Disney World trip for our honeymoon. We got COVID, so we were watching the stream while dying. Oh. Well, it's great to hear the stories of when people that we now chat with on the regular, who we consider to be very close to and enjoy being in chats with, first found our stream. And here's the commonality. Most of the time it was just a random thing. It was a day in which sometimes we're doing like a like challenge, and sometimes we got up to 800 likes. And people would just pop in and go, well, I just saw you come up on the YouTube app. I just got a recommendation from YouTube. Did not know who you were, didn't know anything about it. And that's what made it happen. So there was a time back in the day where I felt bad about asking people to hit the thumbs up button, because I thought it just seemed so random and there was no point to it. You know, like I was gonna brag to somebody, oh, we got so many likes, you know, but it really does make a difference. And I would love if we could get back to me doing a little extra work at the beginning of the week, giving you guys the whole schedule, and us working together to do what we can to bring in people organically. Real people. I don't want fake people. I don't want fake bots. I want real people. They're a lot funner to talk to. They're a lot better to see in person. And they're a lot more fun on cruises too. So, all right, Owen, we have cased the entire park. We have seen what the rides look like. How you feeling, sir?
Good.
Are you thinking this is more or less crowded than expected?
Had more.
Had more.
I feel like,
I was thinking it was going to wean off a little bit.
yeah, that's my point of view. I know it's still gonna be crowded, but
That people are going to
still
start
not-
making their way back home. But think about it. If they have
We're still
January
in the-
1st off, which was yesterday, they had their school doesn't start back until Monday. Why not make the most of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be here for New Year's, it stands for a reason that you're gonna be here the entire week and weekend as well. I don't think we're going to see these times start to lower until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And then it's going to go jump right back up for Marathon Weekend.
Yep, exactly.
So we're not going to get much of a break at all. It's really just going to go from one to the other.
5 minutes of 5 minutes before it goes back to 30 minutes. So that makes sense.
Guys, welcome in Jasmine. How you doing, Jasmine Rose? So thankful that you took the time to hit the subscribe button here today. Numbers are fun. We love to count numbers because it's easy to quantify numbers. It's extremely difficult and pointless to try to quantify people, friends, and our community. You just can't. A good time is a good time. You can't put a number on it. So thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, welcome in Jasmine. Everyone who's come into our community at some point or another in the past has a unique story as to where and how they came into the community and how they've added to it and made it what it is today. I love to hear it. I love to hear how you guys have made connections and made some great friends here.
Unless we want to.
What did Matt B say? Matt B said, I found your channel when researching Pop Century. I never knew that Disney live streams were even a thing before that day. So, and now Matt B is coming in and just as much as part of our family as anything, and knows a whole lot more about Pop Century now too, right? Loser Dorkface, we found the stream around the same time. Me and Amy and Sergeant Cody. Renee, our school started back today. Wow, that was fast. I think it's so dumb. I'm like, why not just let them have the whole week? Exactly. That seems crazy. Christian, are you heading out? All right, Christian, have a good afternoon, my friend. We'll see you in your new hoodie again very soon. Oh, I think it's funny. We told Dopey Runner told us when she was born. I remember stories of Shannon and baby Caleb bringing in baby Caleb. We had brand new Magic Crew members that were born into our community, not necessarily subscribed, but we loved it even more so. Haley, do we have any idea when 2026 dates will open for booking? I'm expecting somewhere around May, 1st of June. That's the general time frame. Remember, we can book out as far as 499 days as long as the booking year has opened. And most years they open usually May or June. As soon as we get a hint, we'll start giving you guys hints, and we'll get you guys prepped and ready. For now, though, if you were wanting to come this summer, don't forget, and if you didn't know about it and you come in a little later, this morning we had 4 brand new promotions become active. We have one free dining promotion, one room only promotion, one Florida residence promotion, and one annual pass holder promotion. They vary in time frame between May 1st and September 30th, and some of them have better rates and better discounts if you book before February 24th. If you book the February 25th and later, your discounts go down ever so slightly, like 5 or 10%. Go back and watch our stream from this morning. We quickly go over the 4 promotions, and if you guys are interested in coming summer of 2025, hopefully one of those 4 promotions will be a benefit to you. Please don't wait too long to contact us to get that booked and reserved, because the longer you wait, the less likely it's going to be that rooms will be available under those promotions, because Disney only set a few of them aside at certain hotels. There are exclusions, and we want to make sure that you guys have the best availability. So send us an email today, susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. And $200 deposit is all it takes to get yourself a room and ticket package deposit made. And if it is a room-only package, you only have to pay for the first night. If you're doing a 7-night stay, just pay for the first night as your deposit. All of those are completely refundable up until 30 days before check-in. And anything you add toward that, you can get a refund on. So there is really no, there's no risk at putting a reservation in prior to the summer coming up. But great question. Thank you so much, Haley. So, Owen, single rider line. What you thinking?
Let's go over there and check.
Okay.
Let me see that.
Owen says he was going to consider taking you guys on Rise of the Resistance or Smuggler's Run, or both. So, should we cut through? We'll cut over here by the ABC commissary. I said the thing I need to know. So I love the fact that Mo was one of our Patreon members, and she would come into the patron chat, and we had our Zoom calls every month. That's how I knew what she looked like, what she sounded like. And that one day I was at Universal Studios, Florida, and I turned around and I immediately knew. I'm like, that's Mo. That to me was one of my first signs that being in the patron group was doing what it was intended to do, and to make people aware of, and knowledgeable of, and comfortable with each other, and instead of just a chat room environment. So that was pretty awesome. We are going to be going to Animal Kingdom tomorrow. What do you guys think? Should we finally take Owen? Always wanted to try it.
Oh, another thing.
Another thing. There's another thing?
That's the name of the Christmas shows they added. Limited place at this. I feel like from the amount of time we've been walking.
It's the Charlie performers and dancers. We used to also have people like that over here at Hollywood Studios. So that's what it reminds. Line, rode it, and off of it in 30 minutes. How you doing? Some call me Tim. I think Owen might be on the idea of doing both. Thanks a lot, Three Strands. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you in the parks again soon. All right, sir. Over here. I am giving the helm to Captain Owen. Just take it. Just take it. Who wants to start the timeline? I've got 147.
147? Okay, that's the number I'll keep in mind. It's going to be 130 minutes. So we'll see how long I actually get through this. How's everyone doing? Did everyone have a good New Year's?
This way will be an altered experience.
Ooh, okay, it's all the way up to here, so it could be waiting longer, but we'll see. Greg, great. we're going to start getting out of the house today, but I'm glad that we're here.
Ó, vai saindo e vai esperando lá fora.
No, this is the single rider line for rider assistance. It's a bit unorthodox because you do skip the first 2 pre-shows, but you still get to ride the main thing.
Pediu pra trazer e esqueceu de pegar.
Okay, 1 pre-show just started outside. I'm going to be counting those as well. Last time we had about 8 pre-shows go past before this line was emptied out. So I'm going to be using that as like counting that as well. So we're doing really long artifacts. I'm going to just go through. Okay, so I'm going to just read out the wait times, just to give you guys an idea. So we have Muppet Fish is 10. That's our lowest. And our second ride is 45 minutes. We go from 10 to 45 minutes. That's the ranking. Star Tours is 45 minutes. Soaring Saucers is 60 minutes. Millennium Falcon is 90 minutes. Wayman Railway is 95, Toy Story is 95, Rock and Roller Coaster is 115, Saber Tower Terror, Sticky Dog Dash is 130, Star Wars Rise of Resistance is 130 as well. So currently, Rise of Resistance and Sticky Dog Dash are both tied for the highest ride wait time.
It's how they pay for it.
Oh, we're moving?
You can use the Apple Watch too, though. It's always there.
We moved slightly up, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm going to be pointing the camera up, so I'm not getting anyone's faces on camera, so I hope you all enjoy this amazing nature documentary. Pickle Shake for $6.26. Thank you so much. I think that's our first donation for today, so thank you for that. Close out. I'm obligated to do this. Pick up, right? Thank you so much for that donation. So far we've heard, I think 3 pre-shows go through. This is our 3rd. Yeah, just wait a few seconds. You're gonna see like Mufasa hanging over the edge. You long live the king, and he's gonna like fall on the line of single riders.
My 13-year-old just pointed out to me, you're covering up certain letters. It's about time.
Hello, Nick. How have you been there? What are you doing with your way? Okay, maybe I should bring like a finger puppet, just like that. Okay, I think 4 shows. I'm assuming you guys can hear the pre-shows go on beyond this wall as well. Mail machine. So is it like one of those tube things where you like put like a letter in like a cylinder and it flies through? That's interesting. So since we're on the topic of highway times today, if you were in the park in one of these days where everything's so high, you didn't have any lightning lanes, you had to wait, what is the one ride that you'd be willing to wait in for like an hour and a half just to get on? Michael says Seattle's Bayou Adventure is not currently it's still in virtual queue, but it may come into regular wait time soon. I'm seeing Rise, I'm seeing Tiana again. Flight Passage is a good ride. I mean, even though it is very much a motion simulated ride, it is so extremely smooth that if you have motion sickness or vertigo, you're really less likely to get stuck on it, which is an impressive quality that's not shared with any other ride. Use the door faces Flight Passage for sure. Oh, so it prints. It prints. Okay. Let me guess. You didn't have enough of one ink color, even though you weren't planning on using that ink color.
Did you tell her that says, "Oh my gosh, my son, welcome to Annual Kingdom"?
Okay, I need to print out this paper. You're low in pink. I don't need pink. I don't care. You're low in pink. Change it out now. I don't care. Do it now. Dopey says Rise assistance, but I'd rather sit outside and people watch. But good food at that point. I don't blame you with the wait times we've seen, but it's been going up to Muppet Vision. It has been very crowded. I've never seen a queue. I mean, I don't think I've ever, other than like Flight Passage, like seen a queue get as long, so long that it goes into another area of the park. So. And then went for Flight Passage. Got ratted. Nope, wait, hold on. That's shifted. We got another one for. There we go. Ratatouille. That is a lot of invoices. Ooh. And do all of those have like a different like address? That's a big deal. So it seems they're letting out groups in a shorter groups. They're letting out smaller groups, but you have to wait a small amount of time. So next time they let people out through here, we should be able to go to the next part of the queue. Well, I'm glad you can watch this random rock formation in this random national park. We'll get into something more interesting to look at once we get into a different space. I'm not putting the camera on anybody's face as of right now.
Aí eu assinei e cancelei logo em seguida. Só que ao invés de cobrar com o ano, eles cobraram todos os coisas individuais, os serviços individuais. Cobraram Apple Music, Apple TV.
Hello.
Lá, veio assim, no cartão,
So someone hope everyone had a great New Year's.
70 a 80 pau de só de...
I certainly had an amazing time at Epcot. I always love celebrations they have going down there.
Eu ia usar, mas eu não era muito assinado. Eu usava quando você assina alguma coisa, se tem dias grátis, você cancela. Mas não vai ajudar nada. Dá pra usar o seu. Eu vou ligar lá na Apple, eu vou ter que pagar essas coisas.
Hey, it's Calvin. Hey, want to see a magic trick? Want to see me walk to a spaceship?
Let's keep moving.
On board now. Transport's away in 30 seconds.
Didn't realize Star Wars had this modern, normal hallway.
Oh, okay, so we somehow entered the Star Destroyer group. What? How does this work? Can you shatter the time limit or something? A timeline or something?
Yeah, I don't know why their assistance is. It takes so much effort to infiltrate the spaceship. Just take the hallway. Take the hallway. So easy. Looks like Dad's looking at walk-up availabilities just for the heck of it. Yeah, it's just your classic intergalactic hallway. Easy transfer. As a geologist, I enjoy looking at rock walls. Well, I'm sorry we couldn't look at those longer, but we have to go through here.
Remember, spies remain a single file for this tri-trip.
Well, I hope you get to see it next trip. It's a great vibe. Great vibe. Good music, good food. Really immersive. Yeah, I feel like the single rider line for this ride is unique because it skips the first 2 shows, so you never rode those before. You're gonna be very confused, but you will get on it in a decent amount of time, so it is a trade. Happy New Year. So Calvin, have you already prepped for the cold weather next week? Or started planning out? I mean, it's already hard enough to think about prepping clothes just for the weather in general. Prepping for that low temperature, while running seems really hard. Seems like they're also putting people here before sending them over there when they have enough room. Once I get close enough, I go and zoom in on the stormtroopers. Dolby, I'm probably, on that note, I'm probably going to do a 10K next year for my dime once that becomes available. I love the 5K, but as someone who walks around like theme parks on a regular basis, I felt like that was way too short, and I'm really hoping to turn up the challenge a bit. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you have to go back to even worse weather. Ooh. Well, regardless, I hope for the best for you. Yeah, I mean, like, walking around the World Showcase and then going back into the Epcot Resort area with Boardwalk Beach and Yacht, that's just a normal day. That just feels like a average day walking around. I can do that. Oh, and we're moving. Okay, there's, yeah, it's part of the Empire's Grand Plan. They always have to have French horn players around. It's to boost morale. Boost morale. It's needed. Can't do it bad. I think the cutoff point for me when it's going to get difficult is definitely at 15K, especially when you're walking. I think a 15K or a half miler. The race that goes through Epcot, through the Epcot Resort area, through the underpass to Hollywood Studios, which is a unique help.
Line up. Line up. Now.
Thank you. Oh my god. Just out of habit. I told him like thank you and stuff. As I'm walking away, he's like, why are you thanking me? Suddenly. Oh, that's so good. What was I talking about? Let me pull it up. Yeah, so Dopey Runner. I think the difficulty point would be the race that goes through Epcot, through the Epcot Resort area, through the pathway to Hollywood Studios, which is, from what I heard, is a unique type of pack. Through Hollywood Studios, and then through the roads that go back to Epcot. I feel like that's the point where I'm going to have to start putting in some effort.
Maintenance teams, check with Deck 3 Senior Officer for interim assignments.
Once you come up here. We're gonna fix this together. Pull in this way. Push forward. Yeah, push forward.
Look at that scenery. Lovely. Majestic. Feel loved in the world as they are endangered. With your donation, you can take the ceilings off the endangered species list. So you can see more of these beautiful creatures in the wild. So how is everyone doing? Camera, footage still coming in clear? we're currently in line for rides of assistance. We're in the single rider line, so we can only move forward when they pull a single rider, but we should be in a short amount of time, in only about, say, 20 to 30 minutes. Way better than I think 1:30 wait time, 1:30-minute wait time that was posted outside. Okay, I've learned just not to check times because you always lie. We'd be sitting here for like 5 minutes and be like, oh, it's been 8 hours. It's been millennia since you've entered this queue. Now I know. And while I'm glad to enter a single rider line, I am kind of upset that you skipped the first 2 pre-shows, because I feel that like those pre-shows is what makes the ride unique. It's not necessarily a ride, more of an experience with multiple rides, pre-shows mashed up all together. Not only are you going into the ride without any like knowledge of what's going on, but you don't have that experience of like boarding a shuttle and being like sucked into a ship. That's so well done.
The first time we came in, I just assumed
So here's another icebreaker, so to speak. What ride that already has not, that already,
traffic, now diverting to bays 3Q and S. Local deck support will augment adjacent teams.
Here's an icebreaker. What ride would you want to add a single rider line to that already has not had a single ride line already added? I think that was too much of a spaghetti sense, but you know what I'm saying. What ride would you want a single rider line? Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Like they break into the room and like, oh, we're gonna free you. It's like, okay, well, I'm not with these people. I just came here for the pop room, but I mean, I'm here for a good time. I'll come with you. Mickey and Minnie Running Railroad, favorite ride in the park. Does Slinky Dog have one? I do not think Slinky Dog has one as of right now. Dad is responding and he says Tiana's Bayou Adventure in Space Mountain. But we could not take adventure if it was at the Space Mountain. We could take advantage if it was at TI's Bayou, but it doesn't even have a regular queue as yet. It's still doing virtual queue, so we'd have to wait. That is a great question. Derek, no. If you go through a lightning lane, you do actually get to see both shows if you were waiting, as if you're waiting in a regular queue. This is only unique to the single rider line. So if you wait in a regular queue, and if you do a lightning lane, you will see both free shows and you get the full experience. If you go through single rider, then you will skip the first half. Oh, that would be chaotic. The amount of queue that would be required, because I mean, you need to think about the fact that every time they add a single rider line, right? They have to have a queue and area devoted to that. That would mean they would have to add like a third line to every single ride. That would be crazy. Oh, you said all of the above, not okay. I thought you. ride. I thought when you said that, I thought you said every single ride and every single park was like there's no way that's gonna happen. That'd be way too much work. Dinosaur never has a ride. I'm gonna miss Dinosaur. I feel like that's gonna be one of the rides we lose that I actually have a significant connection with. It's such a good ride. And Derek, you bring up a really good point. While riding the lane, you will skip a huge wait time, especially if you're coming in during these more crowded months. Going through the line of Flight Passage is so cool. There's so much detail put in. You go through a cave, you go through some of the forest at night, you go through a laboratory. There is so much to see. And so much to look at. When the wait time is much lower, we actually recommend going through, like taking the boat and going through the regular queue, just because you get to see all of that. It's such a cool walkthrough.
$5 million. It's on YouTube, right?
When did you come up to the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a traumatic Oscar story there. It would be crazy.
So you watch all of his videos? Yeah. I've heard of him. I've never watched any of his videos. I've heard of him.
We're currently 67 subscribers away from 33,000. If we have anyone who's just joined in, just watching, who hasn't hit that before and wants to join us in the future, please do. It would mean a lot. We stream every Monday to Friday. We're here on a regular basis. For say if you just want, just really want to see something Disney related, Disney World related, or if you want some accurate information so you know what to do when you come here, we're the channel for you.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go.
So are you guys my agents?
All right, all 15.
You are on the silver. You are on the silver, and you are on the silver.
Thank you.
Party of single riders.
Yep.
Once that cell door opens, you will see matching colors on the floor of the cell. I will call your color, you will enter and stand on your assigned color. It's so easy, even with resistance can manage to do this. Even this group over here. Now, at this time, if you have a bag on any place in your body, take it off. Hold on to it with your hands in front of you. If you have anything on top of your head, take it off. Hold on to it with your hands or put it in your bags. And if you forgot how you dressed yourself as morning spies, that would be very embarrassing for you. Excellent. You've done better than half your grown up I've ever. That's probably why.
So once we go in there, I'm going to be shutting up and having the screen down low, letting everyone else show the experience. If you have anything directed to me or me specifically, please hold until after we get off the ride.
I don't even have to ask. I already know what's going to happen. Silver and orange, go away. Silver and orange.
Here I go.
us?
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
You're needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Stay right there.
Let's get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here.
Orange in the back. Silver in the front, orange in the back. All personal belongings are gonna go by your feet.
Wait, you're still here? I was coming back with an attack force. Get to the escape pods now. Lieutenant Beck, we need to find him a way.
Recaudos, para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con su cinturón de seguridad bien ajustado. Mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del transporte y supervisen a sus niños.
You guys looking good, and looking good, looking good. Arms up, everyone. Arms up, arms up. Front row, you guys are looking good up here. Back row, you guys are looking good. Alright, guys, if you need to top of your heads like hats, please take it off, play on your lap. Our advisor will get you guys out of here and safely back into
Take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Detention to bridge. Prisoners not seen on
There they are! Fire!
The escape pod's just below us. Take the lift down. We'll hurry. Hurry! No, not up! I said down! This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
ship's resistance is about to be destroyed. Okay, you're clear.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Line up, stand for his pod beacon.
More escape pods down in Sector 4.
That was a perfect time for the gimbal's malfunction and turn a complete 180.
I need eyes
Love that.
We're tracking that pod at the wreckage, sir.
Wreckage? Got a bad feeling about this.
No, sir. He came down at the wreckage site.
That doesn't sound good. He was the backbone of this operation. If anything happened to him,
Scans last show him in
Lieutenant Beck here.
Beck! You're alive!
I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
And we go. And we're up. Okay, we got on like 147, correct? I think we're about on and off in about 30 to 40 minutes, which isn't that bad. I mean, compared to wait time that's 2 hours, I will take that. I will take that. Yeah, so about 45 minutes. Hi.
Right out, just right at 45 minutes. So a little longer than what you did earlier this week. Not bad though. So, did you guys enjoy it?
I did. I loved the officers so much. I was being directed to like the secret rank queue right before the next everyone. You know, you actually get in line with like other people who were here in the right way.
Yeah.
And once I got to the location, I told him thank you, and his response was thank you so much.
You don't thank a first order officer.
Well, not forever.
That's the kind of experience you're always going to get.
The only time you get a response like that is when you're on Rise of the Resistance or at Six Flags.
One is better than the other.
Thank you. For what? Sorry. Get on the ride.
Get on the ride.
Yes, sir.
They're like 50 people behind you. What are you doing?
You get that from a 17-year-old running the screen machine. Doesn't this bar supposed to come down? Shut up, get on the ride. Okay. I'll just hold on. Pickle Shake did have the question, why do they ask you to put your hands up in the air on Tower of Terror and on Ride to the Resistance?
It's part of the seatbelt procedure, and the reason behind that is some people in the past, they buckle, instead of buckling the seatbelt, they put it over to the side and then they cover their hands on it to look like the seatbelt.
It looks like the seatbelt's covered, and then they fake it because either one, on Tower of Terror, they want to do the bounce, they want to fly up in the air irresponsibly, or two, seatbelts make them uncomfortable, and they've refused to ride seatbelts or use seatbelts ever since they made it, law that you had to ride one on a car. So they fake it. So, oh, we've got a traveler.
That's the place out.
He's going with the baby.
So if you're faking holding your seatbelt closed, and they tell you to hold your hands up,
it'll snap back into place.
It will, and then your seatbelt won't be there anymore. And they're like, aha! And you will be discovered. So it's a safety thing, because there are people who will try to do that. So what do you think, Connor? Connor said he'd never been on the ride before. Is that virtually, or just never in person? Yeah, and Shannon, there are people who have tried to do that before. There are people who tried to and have successfully snuck themselves onto Tower of Terror in the past. Back in the day, they used to have a bar on it. The bar would come over on your waist and pull down. And then when they went to seatbelts, there were people like, well, if I don't actually fasten my seatbelt, then when it goes up and down, then I'll go really high in the air. And yeah, that causes problems. Welcome back in. Me. I got to watch and ride with you guys. While you were on the ride, Owen, we had a few more people hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for taking a chance on us as a channel and bringing you to the parks every weekday, Monday through Friday. Hitting that subscribe button means that you can hopefully find us easier when we stream from the parks here at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort every Monday through Friday. And we'd love for you guys to join us on future streams. We like to celebrate numbers. Numbers help us have some, fun ways of realizing the scene that we're getting bigger and growing as a community. But what we really want from you is to come in and have some fun. Our streams aren't necessarily like all live streamers. I have a very chatty mouth. I like to talk to everybody, and I like to get to know the people who are watching our streams. So come on in and be a part. And this is viewer activity. Interaction is very important. So we are at this point 65 Magic Crew members away. It's what we call our subscribers, because you're more than just a number. And 65 away from hitting 33,000.
You still need like a res to get into the car?
I was really going for Owen to sing I'm a Little Teapot too, Pickle Shake.
Oh, here's the crystal.
With the motions.
There's a lot of things I do for those.
But he won't do that. Would you do it for Meatloaf?
No.
No?
What?
You wouldn't do it for Meatloaf?
Where'd that come from?
But he won't do that. I failed my son. Busy day here in the parks. For those who are heading out today, as we're a little bit later than normal, we will be with you guys tomorrow at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We love to have a good Friday, laid back with the animals, and hope that you guys can join us tomorrow. Hello, Jim Wood. What I don't get about the ride is at the end, doesn't the First Order see you go down to the planet, and then they know where the Rebel base is?
And then how was she just awake on the drive, basically?
Well, you actually, well, we don't think about that, but maybe Lone Star jammed their radar.
I mean, technically you don't go to the base. Technically you go
Right.
to a space shuttle. So.
Yeah. But, you know, in the actual place where you go in, you come out of it pretty close. Lumen Cheese, how are you doing today? Have I tried the polystarch puff bread from the milk stand? It's a croissant and coconut dipping sauce. I haven't tried that yet. Over at the Bantha Milk. Yeah. Thanks, Jim. I know there's only going to be a handful of people who have any inkling of what I was talking about. But that's okay. This is not the dopey runner you are looking for. Would you like me to take your photo for you? Sure.
Great.
Go for it.
Thank you so much.
Make sure to get all that lovely sunshine. Yeah. But you want a horizontal one too?
Sure.
We'll take several. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You guys have fun.
Stay with that.
Jim says, that's why I'm a subscriber. Had some days off from watching due to the holidays. Glad to see everybody still going strong. We're still going at it. We lost about 6 weeks this fall after getting the flu, back issues, major, I had a rough time there for about 6 weeks, but we're back into being in the parks every weekday now. Starting the new year strong. And at this point, we can technically say that we have streamed every single day so far of this year.
Yeah.
We have not missed a single day.
Yep.
Every day. 100%. So, I don't know how long we can keep this up. Did I hear, SoCal, that you guys did a 24-hour stream? Man, we did 15 hours in the parks on a Tuesday, and I don't know if I could do another 9 hours. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, so I see the Bantha milk. I was looking to see if I can see that menu item, lemon cheese. We'll sneak in over to the side. Ah, there it is.
Something served with yuzu, passion fruit, coconut dipping sauce.
We'll get a little bit closer. I was seeing if I can see it on the main menu. $5.29 for the croissant. Yeah, I'm just gonna peek over here. I'm just gonna sneak a peek over the puff bread. Did you guys order it?
Yes, yeah. Looks good. Fruit coconut. It comes with two.
I haven't tried the puff bread yet. You get 2 pieces. We could actually share it. The good thing about it here in Batu is the water tastes so much better than Floridian water.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that Floridian water has all kinds of weird stuff in it. Batu water is like, yes, it's good stuff. I went from Disneyland straight to the Rose Parade. Oh my gosh. And then back to Disneyland. 33 hours nonstop streaming. I think I'll never do it again. Hey, but what an adventure, right? I remember when we first moved here, back in 2018, we met people and they said that they live streamed. We didn't even know about live streaming, guys. We were just the vloggers at that point. And I used to hear stories of people live streaming for long periods of time like that. But I was just thinking, even then, to do 6 hours or 7 hours was an insane thing to do. Like, how do you keep talking for that long? How do you keep your camera on for 7 hours? Like, what do you talk about? And when we started doing it, I was like, okay, it does take a little bit of work and practice, but it can be done. We have done 15-hour streams. We've done 4-part challenges before. Started at 8 and gone all the way up until 11 o'clock that night. And you know, if anyone in this chat understands SoCal, what that means, we do. It takes a lot out of you. It's a lot more than what most people would think about. It's like having a conversation with a 3-year-old nonstop. And what I mean by that is, it's not that they're immature, it's just that there's questions everywhere. And there is no stopping. They will continually ask more and more questions. There's always something to talk about, and they'll always start telling you these things, and it's a conversation that never ends. Lemon Cheese is live streamed for 32 hours. I feel like, I don't know, while sleeping, I don't know if I've seen people do a sleep stream before. Yeah, not my gig, not my thing.
No.
I've seen people on TikTok do live streams, and the idea is that when you give a certain amount, certain sounds will go off to keep them awake. Otherwise, they can go to sleep. I'm like, that wouldn't work for me. I'd like, shh, let him sleep. No, don't give him a donation. He's actually getting some REM sleep. Let him sleep. Wow, 40 hours. I go pretty long periods of time with little sleep, but I don't know if I've gone too long with no sleep at all. Still quite busy here today, guys. Shannon and baby Caleb, I've live streamed 3 seconds, and that was on Instagram when I accidentally went live. It took me 3 seconds to figure out how to turn it off. Hey, Shannon and baby Kayla, when I first started live streaming, one of my biggest fears, because it had actually happened a couple of times, was that I would start a live stream when I didn't want a live stream. Here's the end of our line for Slinky Dog, by the way. How much? 130? 2 hours and 10 minutes. There were a couple of times I had started a live stream and had not intended to start a live stream. And, you know, not everything in one's personal life is a good place time to invite the entire world to watch. So I won't go into details. I'm sure you guys can figure things out on your own. You're a great, very bright group of people. But yeah, there were times where I got very nervous about things like that. Look at the clouds, the stripes in the clouds. What else has single rider? Single rider has Millennium Falcon,
Rise, Mount Everest.
Rise and Everest, Expedition Everest. I believe those are the only single riders. There's only 3 of them. It was pretty big when they added Rise. So I wouldn't ask the question, what would you guys love to see them add a single rider to? I mean, I'd love it if they did something like Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
The thing is, that's always when you were running here. This is going first.
Yeah, but it would be nice to be able.
It'd be nice. It would be
as
really
a streamer, it would be nice to go. You know what? We're just going to take you guys on a quick ride and have access to ride things, even when everything else is a little weird and a little weird and wonky. Oh, and Ratatouille. That's right, Rance. Thank you. Ratatouille was just added a couple months ago. Owen's been on it, what, 5 times now? Using the single rider. The other day he did it on New Year's Eve. It took him 40 minutes. That was the longest he's ever waited for the single rider line. Most times it's been a complete walk-on. Yeah, it was an experiment. Shannon says I'm going to try that single rider line many times in 18 days. How cool would it be, Amy, if we could get a single rider line for Guardians or Mickey Minnie's Runaway?
I don't think it would happen though.
It's more likely to happen on rides that have wider ride vehicles, is what I'm trying to say. You know, you're more likely,
I mean, the thing is,
if it's a roller coaster. Yeah, they already have They have lines set up to where when you say how many people are in your party, they put you in odd and even rows. So they'll always fill in every seat. So Owen's 100% correct. They've already got it set up. The whole reason they have single rider is not for the benefit of the single rider. It's so that they fill every seat and get more people through the queue.
You get a lower wait time, but you lose something in the front.
So, but they already have that taken care of for Guardians. Let's go check out, see what our area looks like in Launch Bay. Oh, and thank you, Pickle Shake. Pickle Shake got you again.
Second time?
No, but you know, you get the stream to yourself, and Pickle Shake wants to make sure that you got your love for the PayPal song, Taking Care of.
On your right side.
35? 25? Oh, lady, I don't know if I would want to do single rider with Peter Pan. Single rider, you pretty much are guaranteed you're going to be riding with a stranger. I don't know if I want to ride Peter Pan's flight with a complete stranger. And that little bitty tiny pirate ship, that would make me very uncomfortable. Especially the way I ride it. You're like, woo, look at London, whoa. Oh my gosh, it's Nana, hey Nana. And then people are like, oh my gosh, you have to ride with this guy?
What's over there? I don't know.
So I think to be eligible to be a single rider, it needs to be a complicated building. I mean,
Ooh, it's dark.
Both Ratatouille and Rise have a 3x2 loading space.
Dude, I wanted these so bad when I was a kid. I mean, they crashed like that, but you know, like, man, I wanted one of those so badly. Get killed by clothesline, but this is our line for Chewbacca. So 25 minutes. That's about right. That looks about right. Over here, over there is Darth Vader. He's now showing a lower wait time than before. He was showing 35, now he's showing 25. Darth makes me nervous. I mean, as a kid, he scared me so much.
The signs to catch it off guard.
A little mini cantina in here. And then 15 minutes for BB-8.
Think about it. This launch bay was kind of like the setup for a lot of things you would see in Vader Mod 2.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised they still have launch bay, honestly. I was willing to bet money that this is where Monstropolis was going to go. And of course, if you have yourself your Disney Visa card, Chase Visa card, to the you never know who you're going to see when you walk through those doors using your Disney Visa Chase card. It's Darth Vader. So ice cream maker. Okay. Oh, the old backlot tour feel. I mean, really and truly, the launch bay is just a meet and greet area now.
And then I explained, I was like, I misunderstood. He's like, well, yeah, for sure.
So much unused space back here. I mean, it's got all these spaces. There's just nothing back here. So, you know, I mean, this was a potential for Monstropolis.
It does make a potential for something else if they want to make So probably will. I mean, it's only a matter of time.
This is the X. It's a one man's dream. The short documentary about Walt.
On that note, I'm surprised footage of The Little Mermaid is still here.
Yeah.
So they're going to bring it back, but it's just been sitting there.
There's some backstory to this, guys. It is simply not just. It's not just that they didn't open it. There's something else going on there about why Voyage of the Little Mermaid did not open up. On a completely different note, and I thought I saw this for Disney Plus. It is a Fox show from way back in the day. Therefore, it's now owned by Disney in the same way that they now own The Simpsons. Did you guys see the announcement, an unofficial announcement, that they are going to be doing at least a reunion, if not reboot? Not a reboot, it's a recontinuation, a reunion for Malcolm in the Middle.
I think I did see that.
Now, I did not see the other two kid actors, I should say other three kid actors, show up in the announcement. So I'm not sure whether or not they're going to be a part of the show or not. I mean, honestly, one of my favorite characters was Reese, played by Justin Burfield. I would love to see what Reese is up to nowadays. New episodes on Disney Plus. Anybody remember that show? I thought that show was funny. I thought that show was hilarious.
Whatever, $500 one, yes.
Dorina, hopefully Bryan Cranston, he was actually in the unofficial announcement that I saw. He was on screen. So yes, Cranston is part of it. He has such range. It is amazing to see someone like Bryan Cranston do Breaking Bad and then turn around and do a comedy the way that he does it. It is amazing to see someone do something so serious and then be so silly and do it both very naturally. And I just lost his name. Dumb and Dumber. You know, one of the all-time famous crazy buddy films. When they first came up with the idea for Dumb and Dumber, it took several years to make that and to get it started. I just lost the actor's name because I'm walking through and I'm trying to look at popcorn buckets. Not Jim Carrey, the other gentleman, when they were talking to him about doing that film, he had never really done crazy comedy like that before. And the studios were like, "Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?" Matter of fact, I have seen interviews where they have talked about the bathroom scene, the infamous bathroom scene from Dumb and Dumber. And Daniel's saying, "This is going to be a career killer for me. I'll never get a real role in a movie or film ever again after this movie comes out because of the bathroom scene." But you know, and then you look at that, and you know, you realize he's capable of carrying so much. You know, not everybody can do that. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Fox Tech, for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you. Welcome into the Magic Room. So I'm just wondering how much Muppet Vision 3D stuff they're going to come out with in the near future. You know they're going to take advantage of that, right? The ride's going to close. They're going to be able to capitalize on that. You know, I still have the shirt from the Great Movie Ride of it closing. You know, I still have a shirt from the Osborne Spectacle of Dancing Lights last year as well. Where are we at right now? Thanks to Fox Tech, we're just a little bit closer. We are 61 subscribers away. Thank you guys for everybody coming in today and this week. Come on. Going. Very classic look. Oh, sorry. There's a little guy behind me. I may have backed into him gently. He's a winner.
Haley, I love the Great Movie Ride as well, but I was sad to see.
You guys did not like the Great Movie Ride in the beginning.
Oh no, because I was scared of the
aliens. Yeah. All three of our kids were like terrified, petrified to get on the Great Movie Ride because they knew that an alien was going to come out of the ceiling and eat them.
But like during its like final month's operation, when they put in that sponsorship, it just kind of had the feel of like it was on its last legs, you know?
Well, you know, they did an update on it, and they got a new sponsorship on it. But the problem was, it's just, you know, it was showcasing a lot of great movies, but as time went on, people didn't have that same connection to those movies anymore. So, I'm sorry, Haley, I hit the button. How you doing, Journeys Out Loud? So, what's the quote, loser dork face? 1 in a million chance that we'll ever get together. So you're saying there's still a chance. Something like that. It's good setup. Good setup. Yep, so you're saying there's still a chance. It's hope. It's always hope. it's looking on the positive side of it, you know? We try to do that here. It's not always possible. Sometimes life beats you too hard. You're falling down too much, and it's harder to get on the positive side of things. But we try really hard to do that on our channel. We hope that you guys can do that along with us. Whenever there's news that comes out, we try to share it with you on a very objective standpoint and not necessarily from a personal, I don't like this, but more of a, this is just what it is. And let's talk about what it's going to mean in the future. And when it comes to how we interact and we take care of each other in the chat, we've always asked since we first started streaming, we don't talk politics, we don't talk religion, we don't talk sports. And the only reason we don't is because anytime you bring subjects up like that, you're already going to create a divisive force in the chat. So we just like to stay away from that because we want everyone. I did a refresh. Oh, hey, we're back. There we go. We want everyone to stay on the same side as we go through. Even if we disagree on things, we can still do it in a very respectable way. So, if you guys join us today for the first time and you did not know, one, that there was such thing as live streaming, or two, that you'd never heard of us as a channel, we'd love for you guys to come back and do this with us in the future. When we can, which is every day that we can on a weekday, Monday through Friday, we come into the parks and bring you guys into the parks to ride rides, to try food, to see attractions, to see shows, and to hang out with each other. So, yeah, I know. I'm trying hard not to trip over anybody or trip them up either. Hey, look, everybody! The late 1980s is back in stock. If you guys were wondering. All right, as a reminder, guys, 4 new promotions for Walt Disney World were released this morning. Susan's been booking them for our travel clients. And we took about half an hour this morning before we even came to Hollywood Studios to give you the lowdown and what all the numbers were about for those 4 promotions. We've got free dining promotion. We got a room only promotion. We have a promotion for Florida residents only. And we have a promotion for annual pass holders, all for Walt Disney World. And they range starting anywhere from May 1st to September 30th in different waves and in different formats. If you guys are interested, when you guys have further questions or are ready to book your summer vacation here at Walt Disney World, send an email out to Susan. Feel free to copy me as well. susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Remember, we charge no fees. We've never sent out an invoice to charge you for a time. It is a value-added service that Disney will pay for on your behalf. You pay the same price as if you contact Disney directly, but you let us be a part of it, and we can basically have us represent you if and when the need arises. So thank you for supporting us as a small business, as a small family, and we hope that if you guys have any travel you like to do, whether it's Walt Disney World, Universal, Orlando, you want to go on cruises like Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, Disney Cruise Line, or go to Sandals or Beaches, reach out to us and let us help you find the way to make that happen. So send us an email today, guys. Well, crew, it has been a fun afternoon. Thanks you guys for coming in. We're going to be back with you guys again live tomorrow at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Everyone who hit the subscribe button here today got us up to 32,941. We are at this point only 39. No, is that right? 40? This is carry to 1. Nope, that's not right. That's 50. That's 4. That's 6 to 1. 50. 59. Thank you. 59 away from hitting 33,000. Can we do it tomorrow and start off our first 4 week of 2025 and Club 33? So find tomorrow's stream tomorrow. Invite some friends to come in and see if we can make it happen. We appreciate you guys' help, and thank you guys for helping us to have some new friends come in today by hitting the thumbs up button. So as we close out today, I want you guys to have a great afternoon. Take care of each other, and we always recommend you do this by remembering to do these 3 things: share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. But whatever you do, be that sunshine in somebody else's day. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, have a great afternoon, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, Whitney. See you, Terry. Have a good one, Kitten Duo. Cheers, James. See you real soon, Dick. All right, there's our dork face. Owen emoji. Owen emoji. Owen emoji. Owen emoji. Thank you, Journeys Out Loud. Thank you, Steffers. Michael, have a good one. Go Tigers. We'll see you real soon. Thanks, Michael. Haley. And to all of our mods today, thank you guys for watching out for things in the chat and helping us to have a great stream. Jim, have a good one. Thank you guys so much. Dorina, have an awesome afternoon. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow.
I actually like that. What's up, Reds?
I want to say hi, Chris.
Oh, hi.
I'm Ramon. Nice to meet you.
Oh, how is it? How are you?
Good. I've been following you for many years now.
I'm going to say, I know exactly who you are. How are you?
Buddy?